Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw from July 27th. This was the Go Home Raw to SummerSlam. So how I always do these reviews is that I go over all the matches and segments, I rank them, and give the full show a rating at the end of it. So show kicked off with Brock Lesnar and Obafemi's weigh-in. For some reason, I don't know why they have to do a weigh-in in the first place. This is WWE. It's not UFC. They don't have to, or MMA, whatever you want to call it. They don't have specific weight classes, so there's no reason to do this, but they want to do it just so they can sell the match more, which I get it, I guess, but it was kind of dumb. Triple H was just standing in the ring for no reason as well. He just wanted to get a TV appearance for his birthday, it looks like. But yeah, if you missed this segment, you didn't miss too much. It was just their last segment together. What was funny was that the mic kept malfunctioning while Heyman was speaking. It was pretty funny there. I know the segment was still good. I'm still pretty hyped for the match, but overall, it still left a lot to be desired in terms of a go home segment. Like I said, it was decent, only in my opinion, because it always hypes me up when I see these two in the same ring. I'm super excited for the match on Saturday. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, didn't really give too much on this segment. I'm gonna give it a 3.2 out of 5. Still decent, but left a lot to be desired. So yeah, that was the opening segment. Let's move on to the opening match. The opening match of the night was the Vision versus Alpha Academy in a tag match. The Vision won, and then they attacked Alpha Academy after the match, and that was basically it there. So yeah, mid-match, I'm gonna give it a 2.7 out of 5. Didn't really enjoy it that much. So yeah, free Braun, by the way, free Braun. Next up was Javon Evans versus Rusev. This match was it was decent. I'll say that. Javon Evans picked up the win, and that was about it. Hopefully Rusev's okay because he did have a little bit of a scare moment. He rolled to the outside, and they kind of kept the cameras off of him. I think he got hurt or something. I don't know. Hopefully it's okay, but that's pretty much about it. Javon Evans got the win. I'm gonna give it a 3.1 out of 5, and yeah, let's move on to the next segment. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was crashing out. I have a clips channel on YouTube. That's my secondary channel. I have a clips channel, and my reaction to this is posted. So if you want to go check it out, you can see it. But dude, it legit made me feel like we're in 2019 again. I feared this was what was gonna happen, and my voice got lost for a complete second there. Wow, I was worried that it was gonna be as bad as I anticipated, and it was, dude. That was just horrible, annoying. It really feels like we're back in the Vince era, which is very unfortunate. It was just terrible. Like nothing clicked, nothing was exciting about it. So yeah, this is like I never thought I would have to resort to giving a segment a 0 out of 5, but that's exactly what happened here. Oh my goodness! Like where do I begin? Where do I begin? Started off very mid. I mean, it was kind of goofy with Denhausen playing the organ. And then for no reason, they just sold the entire concert like crazy. The crowd in the Intuit Dome, which Los Angeles is a good crowd, they did not give a damn about it. They were just sitting there awkwardly. I've seen Instagram reels and TikToks. I'm not TikTok, but I've seen videos of people in the arena just like, what are we doing here? And I'm like, okay, this is terrible. Now, yeah, they had Mannyhausen's in the ring. Repeating the same damn lyric. I believe that you are cursed. Oh my gosh, dude, I got a headache from that. And then the Los Angeles Clippers cheerleaders, Ryan Garcia first. I don't even know why he was even involved in this in the first place. That was just torture. It was genuinely terrible. And like I would tell people I'm a wrestling fan, but imagine a casual imagine a casual person watching, and this is their first ever episode of Raw. They're seeing this and like, what the fuck is this? Where's the wrestling at? Sorry, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do, right? I would. There's like one of those segments where I would be caught embarrassed as hell if someone walked in on me seeing this, and yeah, I'd rather be caught watching porn, honestly. This is so much worse. I don't watch any of that, by the way. I feel like I have to clarify that because people are weird. And then Ryan Garcia, for no reason, sorry for swearing, I don't like swearing either. Ryan Garcia, for no reason, came in, cracked Joe Henry in the back with a guitar, pause. And then Dominic and JD just beat him up. I mean, no one likes Ryan Garcia outside of the ring because he's a bad person. So I guess that was the way to turn him heel. Yeah. I'm so looking forward to the day that Dom is done with this feud, and yeah, his AAA stuff is amazing to see. Like he is top tier attraction in AAA. He is just mid card slop on Raw. This is the first segment I think ever in my history of reviewing stuff. Going all the way back to 2024, this is my first time ever giving something a 0 out of 5. I don't know what to say, dude. Like I can't defend this company anymore. I just watch it to criticize it, I guess. But yeah, it's like I think Small Afro on YouTube said it the best. Like, you can still love something and criticize it. So yeah, I love wrestling, but I'm gonna criticize the crap out of it if I have to. So yeah. Well, let's move on. I'm traumatized. Next up was Rey Mysterio versus Ethan Page. The match was actually pretty. It was actually good. That's pretty much about it. Ethan Page ended up getting the win, which I think is a good form. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna give it a 3.4 out of 5. Let's move on. Next up was the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knights segment. Their final segment before their tag match on Saturday, I believe. Yeah, it's on Saturday. The thing I mostly took away here is that Solo Sikoa was the MVP of this entire segment. He was just comedic babyface Solo Sikoa at its peak right there. I mean, man, the crowd was behind him too. And that says a lot because Joe Henry and Danhausen used to be over. And Danhausen's really over. The crowd did not care for him. So Solo Sikoa getting a pop out of them was actually pretty cool to see there. But yeah, his promo game as a babyface is so good. It just, I don't want him to turn heel. I really don't. But I feel like that's what could have happened. We'll see. I don't know. So yeah, but that's pretty much about it. That's the main thing I liked about the segment. Made it a lot of fun and made it a lot of fun and whimsical to watch. So yeah. Then everybody came out, brawled. The people who stood tall were LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. So that's that there. I thought it was a pretty well done segment before SummerSlam. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.7 out of 5. Let's move on. And the main event match of the night was the Women's Intercontinental Championship between Solo Sikoa, hold on, sorry. Solo Rica versus Raquel Rodriguez. Honestly, this is the best of their matches that they've had, which is only 2, but still. This was better than the other match they had. This one was actually pretty fun. Raquel's bleeding face actually made it more interesting to watch. I don't know why. Sometimes blood just makes things more interesting to see. I don't know. It's weird. Is it just a me thing? I have no idea. It was still honestly, I had fun watching it. It wasn't like the greatest match of all time. I thought it was fun. I thought it was good enough to get me to enjoy it. And then the Judgment Day came out. Thanks to them, Raquel Rodriguez is now the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, which I don't mind really. I wasn't really a fan of the decision, but I'm not too mad about it. I've seen people on Twitter crashing out over it. But I think Raquel's worked hard enough to at least earn this championship opportunity. I'm happy for Raquel. I think she deserves it. So, yeah, people are going to say otherwise because of what she views and all that, what she supports. Which, okay, nobody cares about that, first of all. And second of all, I think it's been a long time coming. I think Raquel's worked hard enough for this. So, yeah, pretty cool decision there. If you don't like it, then that's fine. It's your opinion. But I think I'm okay with it. So, yeah, I'm just hoping they book a title run that's good. So, yeah, with the IC championship on the men and women, they tend to book those championships pretty good. So, I'm not really too worried about it. And Triple H loves Raquel for some reason. So, pretty cool. Because it gives her opportunity after opportunity, which, okay, I guess, cool. But I'm going to give the match a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was fun. So, yeah, let's move on to the main event. The main event was Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Pretty much nothing, it was nothing too much said from this segment. Like, if you missed it, you would not have missed too much. Seth kind of rage baited him enough where Roman just started hitting him, and then Seth stood tall. And this segment, this last part bothered me a little bit because like it made me take points off. It was originally better than what I had. It was originally better than what I rated it. So yeah, but Roman Reigns for no reason because Seth is destitute on hanging on the ropes. Seth looks over. He sees that stupid chair that they've been trying to get over for 4 years at this point. So gets the chair, wastes a lot of time doing it, and then Seth stomps him on it, which, okay, cool, but yeah. Seth stood tall on Roman Reigns after Roman initiated it, but I hate that stupid chair narrative. It's so annoying. The shield chair, the shield bomb, yeah, we get it, but still, it does not need to be said every single time. But it wasn't a bad segment. I'm going to give it a 3.2 out of 5. I thought it was okay, so yeah, that's pretty much about it, though. Thank you for watching the video. Let's rank the matches and promos real quick. The match of the night was for sure Women's IC Championship match. I thought it was fun enough. And my favorite segment of the night was the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. So, yeah. But overall, for this being a go-home episode of SummerSlam, I thought it was bad. I thought it was pretty bad. So, yeah, I mean, all the matches, first of all, except for the women's title match, were all filler. Like, nothing to talk about there. You got probably the worst segment of the entire year, and that's including Roman Reigns and Jalen Brunson. At least with Roman and Jalen, they kept it serious. This one is just the goofiest BS I've ever seen in my life. And they didn't really build up to the main 2 feuds too well in this episode either. So, yeah. I'm going to give this episode a 2.3 out of 5. Like, no, I didn't like it. So, yeah. Probably the worst Raw episode of the year, I'll say. So, yeah. But SmackDown has seen way worse. So, not too mad about it. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you for watching. And, yeah, that's about it. Have a good day. Goodbye.